This is your number one character education channel. Welcome to the 45th episode in our series, Attitude, on this very beautiful day. I'd like to show you how to establish your faith in a very solid manner that will ensure that when it is confronted with a challenge, it doesn't collapse like a pack of cards. I said something about ensuring that you focus on something way beyond temporary pleasure if your faith must not fail. For example, if you believe that premarital sex or extramarital sex is evil, is destructive, then you can set your mind on things that are far ahead in life and put them beyond the temporary pleasure that is likely to come out of that kind of engagement. For example, if somebody approaches you for premarital sex or extramarital sex, you can project into the future to see one, the um, sexual diseases, sexual related diseases, STDs, sexually transmitted diseases that can come out of that kind of engagement. Because if the person is asking you to do this, it is most likely the person is doing it with other people. So you are definitely not the only one the person is engaging. So if you project into the future, you will see STDs, all right? Very many of them. Then again, you can project into the future to see the kind of scandal that can come out of that premarital or extramarital sexual engagement. There are young boys, it is common among teenagers, who will go about telling their friends after having a sexual encounter with a young girl, that's premarital sex. "Ah, I have slept with this girl. I've done this. Now, to them, it's like an adventure. And then they go about bragging that I've done this with this girl. I've done. Now, that's going to produce a scandal. Now, if you look at the scandal coming out of it, you will be able to place that temporary pleasure on hold. In fact, there are some that may even result in pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy, whether premarital or extramarital. Look at the scandal that will come out of that kind of engagement. So, if your belief is set on the future, your faith will be solid. Your faith to stay away from that kind of engagement will be solid. You can't be persuaded into doing something that will give you just temporary pleasure and ruin your future. All right. So projecting into the future is a sure way of ensuring that your faith is solid. Ensure that you do all you can to put the future into perspective when trying to set a belief system that produce a faith that is unshakable. Thank you for your time today. Bye for now.